Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. I thought I would do an early morning video just because my day's going to get busy and I want to talk to you. It's been a week or so since I've done a video and I thought it would be good timing to remind you. This is just a reminder of this process takes repetition, it takes practice, it takes understanding the function of the diet and any of the other behaviors to make sense of why people, even though they might know about intuitive eating, health at every size, how the restriction isn't really giving them the magic life they hope for, but why they go back to it. So this is Tracy Brown, your somatic nutrition dietitian and host of this channel and this live feed here. So we've all had those clients where they come and they are just ready to rock and roll and they get it. They've even done some pre-homework and reading some stuff and they find you and they take to intuitive eating. Now it takes practice and they do it because they work with you because they want support to do it, because you might be the only person they know that does this approach too, and so they're happy for the support, they're happy not to feel alone. But I don't know about you, but most of my clients over the last 13 plus years, really depending on their internal and external issues, is they oscillate a lot between dieting and going maybe back to some hunger fullness work, or they make slow progress with their relationship with food and then want to go back to dieting again. And this is actually really common. And the reason this is because they have, in place of real caretaking and good attachment, frankly, or not having secure attachment, probably disorganized or avoidant or dependent or whatever, the diet becomes their caretaker. And the security provided by the diet is, it feels like that they're getting safety, security, reliability of care. It's just something that's always there for them, and it's accessible and easy, frankly, because they've done it for so long. But of course, there's problems with this. It's not a good relationship. It's almost like the security that they get from the object of dieting is also the object that criticizes, So it's like restrict, restraint, don't want too much, don't need too much, don't be spontaneous. It has to be done this way, hence all those rules. And it can take a long time for our clients to accept us, our version of relationship, even if it's really kind and therapeutic and reliable and good. It takes a long time to trust that reliability and maybe the structure and the limits that we might put on things about what we will accept from them, about how they talk to themselves. Everything that we do that is consistent, and I call it when I talk to my clients, I use the words life enhancing and life affirming. And I do that purposely because it's like, okay, so they get some structure and security in some level, something to lean on and look forward to, or to fill their time with the food behaviors. And so, but they're also used to the deprivation, they're used to the punishment, they're used to the punitive nature and the manic aspects. They're used to all that with a diet. And for us to be really different, it takes a while for them to trust. So I just want you to recognize that it's all kind of normal, and for you to not be discouraged after the first 5 or 6 weeks of them working with you, that they're not like, oh, this is the best thing ever. In fact, they might be feeling terrible. And it's important to encourage them. You might, and normalize that you might feel worse before you feel better. That's actually kind of normal, because now you're getting in this space of knowing what's possible. But when what's possible isn't in its full fruition yet, you're going to run back to something and that's normal. And just to be really consistent with them about that. So I hope that's helpful. Just it's important to remind yourself of that change is hard. And if you've been dieting for, a year, 60 years, that internal object inside of people is really strong to want to rely back on when they don't know what's going to happen if they let it go. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, I really appreciate your presence here with me. If this video felt nourishing to you in your practice, tell your friends about it. I really appreciate that. We're going to keep going deeper this summer in working on the function of the diet, the role of the dietitian and the non-diet coach or health professional. And then, like I said, coming up in August, we're going to be pushing more into the idea of like the diet and all behaviors, restricting, binging, purging, over-exercise as defensive strategies, how that relates to the action cycle, the relational cycle of people getting well fed. And that's going to start to align, with the non-diet, trauma workshop, this fall I'm going to be doing that goes deeper into all those topics and how to build, add to your cognitive and emotional work and your decoding skills work, how to add a bottom-up approach, meaning body-based, where it's like, sometimes we're not talking so much. We're doing a lot of, and what is that? And what's that like to have one molecule more of that? And that's going to bring in, again, continue to bring in more of the introduction of safe caretaking. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I welcome all your questions and thoughts. Thank you so much.